Hi everyone, this is Jeff from Sync, and I'm super excited to show you all a huge upgrade to Gradient. We've changed a lot of things, so let's just jump in. To set the scene, let's say you've integrated Gradient with your production Databricks job that runs once a day. Here we see our project page, which monitors the performance of a Databricks job. This top graph shows the total cost of the job over time, with each dot representing a previous run. Two quick points here that our users love. First is that this graph shows your total estimated costs, including DBUs and your cloud costs, which we know is a pain for people to aggregate together. The second is that these are real-time estimates, which means that we estimate your costs as soon as your job is completed, based on low-level cloud cluster logs. You don't have to wait hours for Databricks, AWS, or Azure to generate the cost data. The lower graph is the actual application runtime of your job that we get from your Spark event log. One of the major upgrades we included was a new machine learning algorithm that custom trains a model for each Databricks job. The gray area here represents the learning phase of the model, where Gradient will try a few different configurations to see how your job responds in respect to cost and runtime. In this phase, the performance of your job may vary slightly. The green progress bar in the history section shows you how many iterations you have left to go. The green area is when Gradient gets to work and begins to start optimizing your jobs to hit your business goals. Most people want cost savings, so here we can see Gradient optimizing your cluster settings for costs. A quick note here is we can see in the pursuit of lowering costs, runtimes did go up, which is the usual trade-off when tuning Spark clusters. Users can set the max runtime SLA that they want, and Gradient will try to stay below the limit while minimizing costs. Users can change the SLA at any time. So let's say all of a sudden you have a critical deadline and need your jobs to run faster. Just change the SLA to the time you need and Gradient will get to work. To apply a recommendation, we've made it super easy. Since Gradient is integrated with your jobs, each time your job runs, it will automatically appear in Gradient. From here, you can review the recommendation, and if you approve, you can hit the apply button. Gradient will update your Databricks cluster configurations for the next job run. For even higher throughput optimization, go to the Settings tab where you can also enable auto-apply, so Gradient will automatically update your cluster each time your job is run, kind of like a set and forget mode. With this mode, you can optimize many jobs in parallel, leaving the hard and tedious optimization work to Gradient while you can focus on more important tasks. At this point, you may be wondering, how exactly do we get our Databricks jobs connected to Gradient? After a one-time installation and setup with your Databricks environment, importing your jobs is super easy. Just go to Projects and click on the Databricks tab for AWS or Azure. In the Import page, we require your Databricks token and host address. Once those are entered, hit Fetch and Gradient will grab your jobs that are a good match, meaning they have to fit a list of criteria to ensure that they work with Gradient. Once completed, we should see a list of your familiar candidate jobs. Simply click on the ones you want and click on Create Projects. At this point, you are done. Gradient is fully integrated with your selected jobs, and all you have to do is start running your jobs as you normally would, and all of the log information will start automatically flowing to Gradient in the background. We hope you were able to take away the main value points of Gradient and got a basic understanding of how it works. If Gradient sounds useful to you, or if you have any feedback, please let us know. Visit our site, read our docs, or send us an email at support@syncomputing.com. Thanks for watching.